All right, everyone, welcome back to Peony Lore. This is part 2 of the readings for the 16th through the 27th specifically. I told you that I was guided to do a pick a pile, pick a card, pick a stack, however it is that you want to think about it, to support your intuition with what it is that you may need to know. Now, I shuffled all the cards off of camera. I have not seen the compilation. They were all done upside down. There are 8 cards in each pile. The first pile that we have here is this amethyst. So I just wanted to show you this. Super awesome. You guys know I love me some crystals. I have them all over the place. Amethyst is one of my favorites, so I have a lot of it. So pile number 1 is the amethyst. Pile number 2 is this gorgeous selenite or gypsum heart. Gypsum is a form of selenite, okay? So pile number 2 is this gypsum heart, selenite heart. Pile number 3 is this a gorgeous quartz. Look at this phantom quartz that I have here. It is absolutely one of my favorites. I have quartz all over the place. I use points as generators to set intentions, create grids, and things of that nature. So this is the third pile. And the fourth pile is another heart. This is one of my Labradorite hearts. This is super flashy. I love me some Labradorite. I have it in all shapes, sizes, and forms. So this is pile number 4. So all you have to do is put a pause on the camera, go into your zone, and sit down and think about which pile or which crystal maybe that you're resonating with that you would like to start the continuation of your reading for the 16th through the 22nd. I'm going to go ahead and pause the camera, and I'm going to start with pile number 1, and then I'm just going to pause in between, and I will timestamp below for you all the different results in case you feel like you want to watch all of them. So go ahead, take a moment, take a peek, take a review of the different crystals that are here, and see which one you feel into as far as either the crystal or the pile. Which one are you being drawn to help support you with any additional information that you might need for this week. Okay? All right. So we're going to count this down. 3, 2, 1, and pause. Okay. So if you chose pile number 1, if you chose this gorgeous little amethyst, if you were drawn towards the information that the amethyst crystal would support you with this week, then we're going to go ahead and get into it. So I'm going to flip the entire pile over, and you first start with an Ask the Angels question. And the first card that pops out from the Ask Angels card is that you're ready. And I'm going to move these cards backwards so that you can actually see the content firsthand with the way that I'm laying these down. So Amethyst card pile number 1, first card out of the gate from Ask Angels is you're ready. So I think that's awesome. And we're going to go ahead and move on to the second card now. The second card from the Keepers of the Light is Holy Amethyst. Now, I think this is pretty apropos. So what we have is Divine Alchemy showing up here. Move beyond any current challenges and focus literally on what it is that you desire. I think those two match up perfectly. So far, so good with this pile. The third card that we get in the deck is from the Archangel Animals, or the Animal Archangel cards that we have here. And what we have is the Dove. The Dove is talking about spreading messages of peace and harmony. And Archangel Bokbi is responsible for the feeling that we have with this particular Dove love energy. Okay? The next card that we have out is from the Therapy Angels, and the Therapy Angels are asking whether or not you've asked for support with this. Have you asked your angels for support with whatever the question it is that you may have in your mind? Your angels want to help you with the situation, but they require your permission before they can intervene with your free will choices. So you definitely need to get down to the nubs and ask your angels the specific questions. One of the ways that you can do this is speak it out loud. The other ways that you can do this is to write a petition, or you can write a letter on a piece of paper and just say, "Dear angels," or "Dear higher self," or "Dear whoever it is that you need to pull into your pantheon, this is what I need support with," and then let them manage the situation. The fourth card that we have here is planting the seeds. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. Planting the seeds is the second card that pops out here from that row. Okay. Now we do have kind of a good feeling good card here. What we do have is through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. So that's what you get. I think so far everything is lining up gorgeously. Now we do have 2 cards left that are in this amethyst pile number 1, and the data that we get here is from Colette Barrett Reed's the Oracle of the 7 Energies. What we have here is a grand symphony. So something fantastic wants to step into your alignment. Okay, I love that. And then the final card that we have is an activation card for you, and this is about awakening, ancient knowledge, memories, and connection. So take a moment and take all of these different cards in. Again, this is the Amethyst deck number 1. I don't really feel as though I need to go into too much detail with it. That's one of the reasons why I like to pick a card. I do feel that everything goes together. So if you're calling something into your future, the angels are saying that you're ready. You just need to make sure that you're asking your angels for it. There is some divine alchemy that is happening here with Holy Amethyst that steps forward, planting the seeds, knowing that you're going to be able to spread some positivity around this. You're going to be able to create ripple effects here. Again, it looks like an amethyst to me. It looks like this card right here. It looks like literally just like that piece. There is an awakening happening for you, and there is a grand symphony at the end of this whole situation for you. So again, this was pile number 1, and those are just some additional messages and content that you can take with you in any way, shape, or form that feels comfortable to you into this particular week. All right, so that's what we have for pile number 1. We're going to go ahead and get into pile number 2. Okay, so for those of you that chose pile number 2, or this gorgeous selenite heart, this is what we have for you. You're going to flip the deck over, and I will again present the cards in the reverse so that you can see it camera first. So from the Ask Angels deck, the question that comes up here is within the next few months, okay? Within the next few months. From the Keepers of the Light, we have Master Elmoira who's stepping forward, who's talking about an awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Okay. From the Animal Oracle, Archangel Oracle, we have the energy of the rhinoceros. Be strong and be courageous. Archangel Sandalphon and Roquiel are here to support you as well, okay? From the Therapy Angels, what we do have is Indigo. The person you're inquiring about, if it's not yourself, is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, intuitive, and natural-born leader. Okay, sometimes they are viewed as very difficult, but the reality of the situation is they have a lot of energy within them, and sometimes it's misconstrued as combative or aloofness when it's really not. They're very, very smart, and they like the things that the way that they like them. That little bit, I don't want, like, again, it's not combative energy. It's just they know that something else needs to be done, and they're doing whatever they need to do. They are breaking boundaries, and they're not sticking to the status quo. That's another good way of saying it. We have another couple of cards that are here. And so the card that we have here is simplifying your life. I cherish the simple pleasures of life. That is an opportunity for you to pull in an extra mantra if you want for yourself. So while you're waiting within the next few months, they're giving you the opportunity to simplify your life. Take advantage and take appreciation of all the things that are there for you now, but do everything with a lot of ease and grace, okay? Cherish the simplistic pleasures that are in your life. Joy is the ultimate creator. Okay, I love this. From the Oracles of the 7 Energies, what we have is Into Me I See, card number 8. And what this is indicating is you taking a deeper dive into yourself a little bit, perhaps bringing out that joy, understanding that you're finding your strength in the world, understanding that there's additional things that you can do in order to support yourself in a different fashion. But into me, I see is really kind of doing a deeper dive into a lot of those energies. And then the activator card that you have here is anger, transmutation, and negativity. All of those can be managed with your harmonic resolution. So your activator card that's here, okay, is helping you navigate time, navigate the energies of people, places, situations, or things that are around you that you really can't control, that you really shouldn't want to control. You need to be able to bring in more joy. So this energy here with this light language that's embedded in is going to be able to support you with transmuting any of those different energies or negative thought processes that you might have into something that's a little bit more manageable, a little bit more tangible, and will allow you to be in this transformative harmonic resolution. You'll be able to kind of get yourself back together. So over the next few months, within the next few months, you've got this opportunity and this end all be all here to utilize these different energies, these mantras, and these, these gorgeous glowing cards here with the universe having your back to help support what it is that you have going forward for yourself, okay? So that happens to be pile number 2, and we're going to get ready to move on to pile number 3. All right, so if you picked pile number 3 and you picked this gorgeous point, and I want to try to give you as much sexiness out of this as I possibly can. Love, love, love all of the phantoms and all of the awesome energy that is in this particular crystal. But if you picked pile number 3, then these are the cards for you. From the Ask Angels deck, the first card out is the situation will improve. Okay, move this up here. From the Keepers of the Light, we have Saint Germain presenting himself, talking about karma is being released, move beyond any drama, create your own path, and make room for good energy to make way to you. Okay? From the Animal Archangel cards, what we have is the energy of pig. Maintain your self-worth and your self-esteem. Okay? Archangels Mary, Gabriel, and Uriel are all here to support you. From the Therapy Angels, what we have is cancel, clear, delete. Use only positive words and thoughts as they are rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of any past negative thinking around a particular situation. If you find yourself getting ready to want to cuss somebody out, and we all understand how simple that can be, make sure that you catch yourself in that and ask for it to be canceled, cleared, and deleted so that you can pivot and that you can change the thought process into something that you need. Okay. The additional card that we have, our lovely feel-good card, is called Embracing the Future, and it says, I step into my future with an open heart. This is a gorgeous image. Okay, I'm just going to put this one in here. I step into my future with an open heart. Fantastic. Okay. From the Universe Has Your Back, what we have is I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow, will right on for you. The situation will improve. It's going to take you to realize that you're working yourself through dramatics at this particular moment. Keep your fortitude. Try to keep your mind clear with the cancel, clear, delete. Know that you're walking into this gorgeous new path and allow that to come through. That's a gorgeous energy for yourself. Now, the card that we have here from the Oracle of the Seven Energies is called the Land Between. So if you take a look at this card, there's a space between here and here. There's a space in between here. There is a land that's in between. There is this in-between point, and you're going to be able to find what that energy means for you. You're moving from one space into another space, and that's gorgeous because you're recognizing that you're managing the change within yourself, managing the change that you would like to be able to see. And then your activator card that we have here is a card called Exiled. And what this describes is the feelings of either illusion of separation Sometimes it's a disconnect, and sometimes it's a feeling of isolation, but you are never alone within the universe. And so if you need to take time to yourself, if you need to be by yourself in order to get your collective stuff together and allow thoughts and energies to pop through that support these different types of things, then by all means you need to know that you have the right to be able to do that. But you are never alone. You can call on your angels, at your spirit guides at any particular moment in time, and they will be there with bated breath whispering to you. If you can get into deeper meditation, then you can call in that energy that is going to be best supportive for you. But at the end of the day, the situation that you're going through is going to improve, and at the end of the day, you are not alone. Okay, so that is what we have for pile number 3. I'm going to move on to pile number 4. Okay. Okay, so if you fixated on pile number 4 with this gorgeous flashy Labradorite, okay, then these are the messages for you. All right, so we're going to turn the pile over, and the first card that we have that comes from the Ask Angels deck is a card called Romance. So we talk about romance. It doesn't necessarily mean romance. Well, it does. It has a couple of different meanings. Okay, it definitely has more than one meaning for romance here. Romance is on the docket in one way, shape, or form. But the other thing I was going to try to explain is that romance sometimes means romancing your damn self. Romance means loving yourself as well. Romance means bringing in the energy of something that it's going to take to bring a couple of different people together. And that includes you being in the mix. Now, from the Keepers of the Light, we have the energy of Serenunos, which is talking about life force. Express your driving passion, sensual and sexual powers could also be increased. So it very well could be a romantic type of a situation that you're getting ready to get into, okay? The third card that we have in the deck is from the Archangel Animal cards, and what we have is the energy of snake. And so the energy of snake is from the elemental kingdom, and it's talking about life according to your divine essence, okay? Now I do want to explain that the energy of snake can sometimes be about that carnal energy that comes through, if you will, but it definitely is a transformative energy, because the snake is also not able to grow unless they shed their old skin, right? So it's a gorgeous energy of transformation in that realm. Now, from the therapy angels, we have a confirmation card for some of you that says you are a powerful light worker, and it is safe for you to be powerful within your spiritual power brings blessings in loving service to the divine. So I want to make sure that you understand that the universe isn't asking you to be chaste, okay? The universe is saying that you need to have love in your life. You need to create it for yourself if you're single. Dote on yourself if you're single, but there is this opportunity within this week with this extra energy for some of you to take advantage of that energy. Now, from one of our gorgeous mantra cards, what we do have here is that we're healing the past. I step into my future with strength and clarity. Okay, so I'm going to pull this card up because I love the imagery of this particular deck of cards. It's gorgeous. Okay, so if there was a challenging situation perhaps going on in a romance prior to, there's an opportunity for the healing in order to show up for you. You've got to heal yourself in a situation and allow other people to heal themselves as well. So from the universe has your back, the card is, I am the loving energy of the universe. Call the energy of the loving universe into your particular situation, okay? From the Oracle of the Seven Energies, what we have here is endless possibilities. See it. This is something that you want. Call it into your existence, and it shall be such. And then, I love this one. Your activator card for this particular group is called Dreamscape. It's talking about dream work, your subconscious, and your imagination. So if your subconscious is really trying to bring something to the forefront as far as new romantic options, individuals that you're trying to call into your existence, then it looks like you definitely have the energy this particular week with the energy of Labradorite. So those are very, very quick pick-a-pile cards. I didn't want to take too much time at the end of each individual reading. I hope that you found this helpful and useful. And that is what I have for you guys for this week. So many, many, many blessings, and we will talk to you all next week. Bye for now.